I'm Yummy. I'm here to talk a little bit about the whole easy anti-cheat VR chat thing. Want to let out some thoughts on it. It's a bit rambly, but bear with me. Yeah, yeah, okay. So, basically, if you don't know, VR chat implemented easy anti-cheat in order to combat malicious users of clients, um, modifications to said clients that were malicious of nature. However, as a side effect of implementing easy anti-cheat into the game, it also has the side effect of also making it impossible to use any other modifications. Now, modding in VRChat has been prevalent for quite a while now. There's been mods out for, I don't know, maybe since the game's release, but close to it at least, right? You see a game, you mod it, whatever. So, there's never been any official support for modding. It has been against TOS since day one. We have not been technically allowed to use mods. However, sometime after release, there was a ban wave of a bunch of modders, and due to backlash from that, they said, the VRChat dev team said, we'll communicate better, we've unbanned them, also trying to figure out something more solution-wise to the whole modding thing, so that, we're not just banning people who are developing quality of life mods to use to be quality of life that aren't malicious at all, despite violating TOS. So that was nice. But they sprung the whole security update on us without warning. And one day after the security update was in beta, it was released. So now it's fully into the game. Hello, welcome to the easy anti-cheat. Can you tell? I don't know, but we'll have to see how effective it is. Honestly, we'll have to see how effective it is in the coming whatever. See how good it is at combating the stuff. I saw a single Twitter post saying that people already bypassed it. Don't know whether it was true or not. There's no source, so who knows? But okay, basically, what I had a point to make. Here comes. Yeah, right. Basically, the reason that there's such a massive backlash about the whole modding thing is not because people really, really like their portable mirrors. It's not because also that, but it's not just the quality of life stuff. It's not just the accessibility stuff, but it is also the fact that VRChat essentially, by installing easy anti-cheat, is kicking out an entire aspect of the VRChat community, so to speak. Every single modder cannot mod anymore. They cannot do the thing that they enjoyed to do. So the entire modding community has kind of been kicked out. You could say that, you could argue that since it was against TOS, they shouldn't have been a community around it in the first place. But it doesn't change that it's there, and that they're basically forcefully shutting down that community. And that, rightfully so, if you're in a community and someone's trying to shut it down, you're not going to have a very good positive attitude towards it. Of course you aren't. But it's not just those that, feel hurt by it. It's also the accessibility people. So, people who use accessibility mods in order to play the game in a manner where they are comfortable with it. It can be difficult sometimes. It can be difficult for some people to play the game, say, without closed captions or other mods to help them. Like, say, I don't know. There's some really good examples, but I don't have. I'm lucky enough to not have need for such mods, so I don't have very good many examples on it. But please look up. That some people have some great stories to tell in regards to that. So, okay. Basically, what was I? I forgot. It's fine. So, yes. By kicking out basically all the modders, they're now facing backlash for it. And that's of course not good. But I feel that the way that VRChat has reacted to it by saying that, okay, we hear you, we are prioritizing features, these quality of life features that are necessary to replace the mods that are now gone. I feel like that's good. That's good. They're listening to the community and the feedback they're giving. And you might say, well, no, they're not, because they're not removing easy anti-cheat. But you don't understand. They've chosen this path and they're going down it and they're trying their best. And we shall see where it leads. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Who knows? You don't know the future. I don't. You do. You're keeping secrets. Yeah, so I forgot. That's okay. So, so that was a thought. Let's go. Okay, let me try and get back on track. So, basically, modders are pleading to, and complaining, I think rightfully so, that the VRChat dev team should have communicated better, and instead of just implementing easy anti-cheat, which is known for not being the most effective tool in the whole anti-cheat business thing, it's not the most effective tool, as clearly demonstrated by games that use it, such as Fall Guys, Fortnite, so on and so forth. VRChat have set a new precedent, though. It is the first social game to implement it. Social only platform game, so to speak. I looked it up, at least according to the games listed on the Easy Anti-Cheat website. So that's pretty neat. Something new. So in this regard, the modders feel like it's a lot of wasted effort from, them making their mods and putting their heart and soul into it, and what they get for it is basically getting kicked out, right? They're saying that all of their efforts kind of for naught, and you can't use their stuff anymore, and that sucks. That honestly sucks, and I agree that it's a lot of potential workforce and potential people who would be willing to do things, which would be good for the game or the game's communities in various degrees. To just kind of push it off to the side and say, no, we don't want any of that. We'll just implement this easy anti-cheat, and this will fix the problems that we set out to fix. Maybe it has. Like I said at the start, time will tell whether that problem has actually been solved in regards to rippers and crashers. Because, the modders, of course, argue that by installing easy anti-cheat, you're abolishing all the quality of life and goodwill mods, wholesome mods, so to speak, and you're basically only leaving past the people who are willing to try and bypass the easy anti-cheat for malicious reasons. And that is true, I feel. That is true, and I feel like that is a good argument as for why the implementation of easy anti-cheat might not be the best thing in the world, at least in regards to getting the game modded. However, a lot of people are saying some things as if they're very easy to implement. A lot of people are suggesting, oh, you should add a modding system and curate the mods and check the mods to see if they're malicious or not. And then you can have a Steam Workshop page where you can easily subscribe to all the mods and get them installed that way. That sounds really great and all, but it's not that easy to do. And it also takes some time. And rippers and crashers have been a problem, I think, almost also since day one, or at least, rippers have been problems since people are creating things, and crashers have been a problem since instances have been created, which is a shame, of course. But, yes, so there was that. Yes, some people are saying that, weirdly enough, are saying that VRChat is banning mods to only allow their own mods, so to speak, by adding their own quality of life features and so on and so forth. And I feel like that's a really shitty take, because, why the fuck would they do that? That's a really weird way of looking at it, and it's really weird. No, what do you mean? Look, VRChat doesn't make mods. They're making a game for you to use, and by saying that they only want them to use their mods, for what? I don't know. You could of course argue that these anti-cheat and the removal of wholesome mods could be a step towards more VRChat Plus features, which might include more quality of life features than just more favorite avatars and maybe favorite worlds, I forget. To which I would say, I hope that's not the route they're going down, because that would suck ass, as we all know, this game thrives on people playing it, so making it so that people need to pay to have an average experience, which was free before, is really shitty. So let's not do that, and let's just assume they're not going to do that, and if they do that, you can scream about it then. Also, okay, that was a lot of points. That's good. I want to talk a little about like the backlash thing. Yes, the backlash thing. So a lot of people, apparently there was some doxing of VR chat devs, and some other really shitty things done, right? And it does feel a lot like people are throwing a tantrum, but like I say, you're basically closing down an entire community. It would be a bit like someone walking into your drinking nights and saying, "No, we don't. You can't have drinking nights here. We only want drinking nights. If you're gonna crash people and you're gonna annoy people, we only want like meme avatars at this drinking night. Sorry, meme avatar drinking nights only. And sure, meme avatars are great and all, but they can be a little annoying for some, and it's not quite the experience they're looking for. It's not the best analogy, but yeah, basically getting kicked out is not fun, and someone who has sometimes been on the outside of communities or cliques or groups, that can feel really bad. And basically getting told straight to your face, you're not wanted, get out, and then taking the key out of your hands to the door and kind of making it impossible for you to get in because you cannot modify the client in any way now. So that's that, right? Yeah, I just wanted to share a few thoughts on that because I feel not a whole lot of people are talking about why people are so mad. It's most people just like, no more lewd mods or crybabies. No. It's not that. At least from the modder side perspective, right? All the people who are siding with them, that's great. All the people who, I say side, it's not really, is it? I hope it's not that. Oh wait, that would suck. Anyway, give feedback. The devs are the devs. You're ultimately at their mercy. Not much you can do. Kind of have to request stuff and hope that it works. I know there was the most upvoted canned. They've got like their Kenny thing, and they made a post there saying that they want quality like modding back, basically remove easy anti-cheat from the game as a planned feature, and that was not, they went through with it, so that did not work. I get that, but work with what you got. Look ahead. There are solutions to problems. And, you've screamed so loud that they're literally putting things on halt to implement features that a lot of people feel are necessary for some people to play the game. So hopefully they'll get that stuff out soon. I know people keep saying, okay. An argument I don't like is that people say that the VRChat dev team is really slow at implementing stuff. And I will agree with you, they have been in the past. But in the past year, they've released, or just 6 months, I guess, they have released a lot of stuff all of a sudden. Their team has clearly grown, and they've got a lot more stuff they can work with, a lot more stuff they can release. So I would like people to stop saying that they're slow at it just because there was like 3 years of nothing. Please. Just because there was 3 years of nothing doesn't mean there's going to be 3 years of nothing next. That's stupid. Please. Okay. Yes. Alright, anyway, let's hope that rippers stop existing and crashers stop existing, because unfortunately there will always be bad apples in the bunch. That's just how it is. You can't really, it depends on how big the bunch is, right? It just kind of sucks that, sometimes when you throw out some bad apples, you're also throwing out some good ones, because a bit like a cheating algorithm, right? If you're trying to find a cheater via statistical analysis, you're unfortunately going to end up accusing someone who's innocent. And in this case, hopefully the majority of the Ripper / Crasher community has been thrown out. With it has also got all of the other modding stuff. So we'll see where this leads. I just hope that... Can people stop adding Tupper? He's the community manager, for fuck's sakes. The moment you add a Tupper, you lost the argument. Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted my thoughts on it. Have a nice day. I'll be in the comments if you want to talk about it, I guess. Yeah. Give feedback. Good, important. Give feedback to me, to VR chat, to the modders. Yeah. There's good points everywhere. for both sides, please. It's not a one-sided issue. If it was, then people wouldn't be angry on both sides. Okay. So, yeah, thanks for listening. This was a rant. Yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye. Well, bye. It's really awkward because I have to press the stop recording button, but like